Today is the second anniversary of the mass shooting in Tucson, Arizona that left 6 people dead and 13 others wounded, including then Representative Gabrielle Giffords. As part of the commemoration, bells will be ringing in Tucson at 10:10 a.m., so in a few minutes, local time. Mayor Jonathan Rothschild is encouraging people in the city to also ring bells at the same time and take some time to reflect. So even if you're sitting at home, about an hour from now in Tucson, you should ring a bell.
And what do I do?
You ring a bell and reflect. You know, have your own little ceremony.
Why do I have to ring a bell to reflect?
I don't know. It may make it more official for you.
Well, every time I reflect, I don't like what I see. So I'm not doing it.
And Gabrielle Giffords and her husband are out and about. Astronaut Mark Kelly, they are taking a stand against gun violence, and they're launching an anti-gun website called Americans for Responsible Solutions, 112.
Yeah, poor Gabby. What happened to the guy who shot her? Did he die that day?
He's still going through the process.
He is? Yeah.
No, he didn't die that day.
That's why I'm so happy that they just killed Osama bin Laden. Somebody I know said to me the other day, "Oh, Osama bin Laden government was wrong. They should have given him a trial." I go, "You fucking nuts. You just fucking killed a guy. What trial? You see these trials? These guys all get, they all plead insanity. They sit around.
This happened 2 years ago. We still haven't gotten to the trial.
I mean, Gabby Giffords lost her fucking life almost. And many people did that day. All right, let me hear this.
I have a gun. Gabby and I are both gun owners. We are strong supporters of the Second Amendment. But we've got to do something to keep the guns from getting into the wrong hands.
Absolutely. And these guys are all afraid of stricter controls in terms of registration, in terms of checking. I mean, it's crazy.
Mark Kelly says that he and Giffords recently met with some of the victims' families in the Connecticut school shooting, 113.
First couple that we spoke to, Dad took out his cell phone and showed us a picture of his daughter, and I just about lost it.
So it's tough being a victim. It's tough talking to the families of victims of crimes like this. But I still say that, I'm sort of like that guy who was on Piers Morgan last night. People kill people in other ways, and when you want to kill people, you're going to kill people.
Yeah, but it's very, these automatic weapons make it easy to kill multiple people quickly, and that's the problem. And
so are you going to just
yes,
get rid of these kinds of weapons? Banning them doesn't make them disappear and doesn't keep them out of people's hands.
Well, Piers made a good point about England. You see the gun violence there is way down in certain European countries.
People are still dying over there.
They die, but not from gun violence as much. You know, listen.
Meanwhile,
the thing is, you want to give everybody an atom bomb so they can blow up a whole city? I mean, no. I mean,
well, that's true, too.
Give them a pistol. All right, you want to shoot a couple of people? Maybe I got a chance to tackle you, motherfuckers.
But I still say, the crazy person is still out there on the street.
Absolutely. We know that. And I've talked about that the average Joe who doesn't have the money to help their mentally ill children, they need a place. I told you, make marijuana legal or somehow raise the money and make mental health an issue. You got all these parents running around. They know their kids are going to shoot someone. They don't know what to do with them. You can't kill them, then you go to jail.
We used to get angry at those people. Now they just sort of get a pass because we know nothing's being done.
Robin, I can't find a bell. I want to reflect, but I'll be honest with you. I'm having a hard time. Yeah. What is this? Oh, there's one. Thank you.
Well, I didn't say ring it 50 billion times. You're doing that about 3 hours from now because it's an Arizona situation, and so there are 3 hours ahead of us or behind us. Connecticut State Representative Deborah Lee Hovey is apologizing for comments she made about last week's visit to Newtown by former Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Hovey says her comments on Facebook that Giffords should stay out of her town was insensitive, and she apologizes to anyone who was offended. Hovey says her comments were meant to be protective of the privacy of the families and the community, as the event had the potential to be exploited by others for political purposes. Hovey is a Republican and was not invited to the Giffords event, which was attended by Senator Richard Blumenthal and other Democrats. So
There you go.
She's now apologizing. Sometimes I think when you do something really stupid, you should just resign. Don't just apologize.
You don't have to. People forget. Martin, you're on the air in Tacoma.